In this video, we'll look into formatting. Here, I can just write some ABC and I can click on bold. Let me select this. On bold, and click on italics, click on underline. And if I want to change the background color, I can select this background color. And if I want to select this font color, I can click here and then select the font color change to red, background color is yellow. And if I want to increase the font size, I can increase it from here. I can say 8, and I can select what type of font I need. So all these are different fonts, and just select the type of the font from here. And if I click this launch button for the font, so it will open up. So these are all the changes we have made from the group here. So here the color, the font is red, and this is the font we have chosen, and this is the font style, a bold, italic, semi condensed. This is 28. I can make it 48, so it will increase to 48. So looks like it has moved over to the next column, but you can just expand this so that this column will be expanded. So you can either double click here or you can just drag it as needed. If you double click, it will automatically adjust according to the length of this string. And let us click this font launchpad again, and here there are other effects like you can say strike through. If I select it, there is a strike through. Now let us suppose there is a string 1st and I want to make this as a superscript so that it will show it, st will show above the number 1. So first, so I selected S and T and launch the font launch button. Now I'll select the superscript. So click OK. So now it is showing as first. Let me expand make it big. So now it is showing as first. Similarly, if I want to have a subscript like H2O, now I want to make 2 as a subscript. So I'll double click in this cell and select 2 and launch this and select the subscript. Click OK. Let me expand this. Bigger font. So now it is showing as 2 is showing as subscript, and here ST is showing as superscript. Now let us see the alignment. So I'll select this cell. This is the alignment. This is center. So this student performance is in the center now. So if I select this, this is align left. Select this, it will move to the left. And if I select this, it will move to the right. And if I select this, it will be centered. And let us see this bottom align. So if I let us see this cell, there is a 90 which is bottom align, and if I select this, this is middle align, so it has moved to the middle. And if I select this, this is top align, so it has moved to the top. So I'll select back this bottom align, and Here you have already seen that if I want to center it, you can center it, left align, then right align. And let us see what is wrap text. If I have some text, so this is looking like it has expanded through this other columns, but if you don't want to expand this width of the column, then you can select that cell, you can click on the wrap text. So this has increased, the row width has increased, and you can see this wrap text. We have already seen this merge and center. Now let us look into numbers. So I'll enter a number 1 here, and I am going to launch this number. So this is a general format. So general doesn't have any particular formats. So this is generally we have entered this one number. So if we click on number, then we can enter the number of decimal places here. So by default it is showing 2 here. I can change this number of decimal places. Let it be like that, and here it is minus 1234.10 or 1234.10, whatever format you can choose it here. So I'll choose this plus 1234.10. So there will be 2 decimal places and the number. So I click OK. So it is showing it as 1.00. So now let me launch this number again, and then here you can use the thousand separator. So for that, let me increase this number to 9111. Now if I select this number and then I'll click on this use thousand separator, so it has separated the thousands by a comma. Now let us select the currency. Click on currency, and here you can change these decimal places. For the present it is 2. So symbol, we'll select the dollar, English, United States. So OK. So it will show $1. So let us click the launch pad again, and if I select this accounting and then the same 2 decimal places, click OK, English United Dollars. So there is a space between dollar symbol and then 1. This is for accounting. For accounting there is a space between dollar and the number, and for currency there is a no space between dollar and the number. Next is date. Enter 1/1/21 and click on this, select this cell and click on this number, and this date has been selected. We want it in this format, so I selected this format and click OK, and it is now showing it as 1st January 2021. So let me launch this again. I want to select this year, month, day format. So click OK. Now it is showing it as 2021/1/1. So that's how we can show here the date format. So now let us consider the time format. Let's say 10, 1 and 2, hour, minute and seconds. So let us select this, click on the number, go to the time. I'm going to select it as hours, minutes and seconds. then it will show in this format. And if I click this and I'll select this format AMPM, so it is showing it as 10:01:02 AM on number format, and select some other format. Okay, so it will show according to that format you have selected there. Next is percentage. I want to show 0.08 as a percentage. So I'm going to select this because it was in the time format previously. It is showing it as this. So I select this number and I click on percentage and then two decimal places. Click OK. So it is showing it as 8%. 0.08 is 8%. Next is fraction. I enter 1.5 and I'll select this number, go to the fraction and up to one digit. Okay, so 1.5 is 1.5. Next one, let us see scientific notation. 1800. So I'll select this cell, click on number and select scientific, decimal places 2. Click OK. So it is showing it as 1.80 plus 03. That is 1.8 into 1000, 10 cube. So that's how it represents in scientific notation. Next is text. So let us select this and change it to from scientific to text. So text format cells are treated as text even when a number is in the cell. The cell is displayed exactly as entered. Click OK. So we have entered 1800 here. So it is showing it as 1800. Now let us see custom formatting. So I have these numbers 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I select all these 4, go here, the number, go to custom, and if I do here pound, so pound is a placeholder. Click OK. So we get this 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But here if you want zeros to be preceded for these numbers, to make all the 4 rows as 4 digited, then we can add zeros there. Let me select it here. This, go to the custom, and instead of pound, I put 0, 0. Click OK. So these numbers are now preceded by zeros. There is only one single digit number, there are 3 zeros, there are double digit numbers, and it is preceded by 2 zeros. Similarly, for 3 digits, preceded by 1 0, and if it is 4 digit, no zeros. So the difference between pound and the 0 is that pound is a placeholder and 0 forces these zeros before that digits. Now we'll see another example of the custom formatting. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is the number 0 here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So if I select this, go to the numbering format, go to the custom, I select hash comma hash is pound comma pound 0. I get this 1000 separated. This to go here and see, this is 1000 separated. So there are 3 After that there is a comma, and then what are the numbers that follow. So after this 3 4 5 there is a comma and then 1 2. This is a thousand separated. Now if I don't want this 0 to be showed up, just click on this number, go to the custom, and here I can put a semicolon here, minus pound comma pound 0 and semicolon. Okay, so now this the 0 value has disappeared. It will show as blank space. Now if I place my cursor here, if I select this, I can see that there is a 0 value that exists here. So let me name that 0 value, select it, go to the number, go to the custom. Here I'll name that 0 value as X. Okay, so now if I click on this cell, so this X is nothing but 0. So for outside showing it as X, but actual value inside is 0. Now let's see another example of custom formatting. So I have these numbers 1 2 3 4 and a negative number -1 2 and 6 7 8 9. I want to show this -12 as the loss. So I'll select all these, go to the number, custom, and in the general I'll type pound for the placeholder, semicolon, minus pound space double quotes loss. Okay, so now it is showing it as -12 as loss, but if I select that, there it will show the actual value is -12, but for the viewer it will show it as -12 and it's a loss. So that's how you can show to the user that this is a loss, and but the actual value retains as -12. Let's see another example of custom formatting. We have number 123.456 and 23.4. Now if I select both of these, go to the number, go to the custom formatting, and use the pound symbol, pound dot pound. So this has become 123.46. Previously it was 123.456. So that 5 has been updated to 6. So now it is 123.46 and this is 123.4 as it is. Now if I select this, go to the number, and instead of pound dot pound, I'll say 0.00. 0.00. Okay, so now it has added the 0 after this 4, so 0.40, so that it will be 2 decimal places. So previously it was 123.4, so it had made it 2 decimal places, so it has added a 0 after the 4. So pound maintains the place holding, but 0 adds a 0 if there are if you want 2 decimal places. If you say 0.00, then you're asking for 2 decimal places to be there. So if there is only one digit of the decimal place, it will add one more 0 to it.